Louisville, home of the best scrapper, also home of the best rap.
You an American, right? You an American, right? Where was Manny Pacquiao?
What up, what up? You're watching Red Room Sports, home of Ali Land, Boxing Talk, the Louisville Cardinals Daily, and the Ghetto Angler Fishing, only on the weekends. Alright, y'all, so we got another boxing news topic for the day. And the question of the day is, who wins, Manny Pacquiao versus Ryan Garcia? Alright, y'all, so we all know that there's some negotiation going on between Camp Pacquiao or Team Pacquiao and Team Garcia for either a sanctioned fight, don't know what weight class, or an exhibition fight. Hey man, it is what it is, you know. This is the new era of boxing, man. It's a whole new day, man, in the sport of boxing. But what I will say is these guys are becoming more innovative with how they make money. You know, you can't just rely on fighting once a year and only fighting certain fighters once a year, because there are so many other potential matchups out there you could take, you know, i.e., you know, crossing over mixed martial arts versus boxing, you know, things like that. But, you know, why not have these fighters from different divisions, you know, try to make money with each other, you know, and not have to ruin their records. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing, because I feel like it's sort of the Mayweather effect, because everybody wants that O. You know, everybody feels like if I keep that O my entire career, I'm gonna make money like Mayweather did. And if I lose that O, you know, then that's the end of my career. And I just feel like, you know, a lot of these guys are gonna start doing this exhibition fight thing simply so they don't have to take a loss in their career. So if they have a fight that they wanna that they've been eyeing for years, or that there's somebody that they feel like they might lose to in a actual sanctioned fight, hey, why not just make it an exhibition and go make millions of dollars, and neither one of us have to take an L on our record, you know. So, you know, I think that's an interesting dynamic that these fighters are coming up with, either to make money and to keep their records intact. Hey, it is what it is. That they're in the professional fight game. This is actually the business of making money. And I guess, you know, these guys are becoming more hip to making money instead of building legacies. And, you know, I'm a legacy guy. I'm from a different era in sports. You know, there wasn't all this money involved in the game when I first started watching it, and now there's an abundance of money involved in it. So I can't blame these guys. And I hate to say this, but I can't blame these guys for not wanting to end up like Muhammad Ali, and would rather end up like Floyd Mayweather Jr. with a pile of money and an unblemished record. You know, I can't blame these guys. You know, it is what it is. You know, a lot of these guys are looking at the past generations of boxing and saying, hey, I don't want to be that guy. I see this new guy over here, he has a mansion and Bugattis and a pile of money, so why would I want to be this guy over here? Even though Ali is the greatest name in boxing, and no one can say for sure how he caught the disease that ultimately took his life. But I digress. Can't hate these new guys. So who wins this fight, with all that being said, man? With all that being said, who wins Manny Pacquiao versus Ryan Garcia? You know, you guys know I always like to share articles. So I'm going to share an article to the screen. Comes from SB Nation. A week ago, Ryan Garcia was a guest on Jalen and Jacoby and teased a huge fight being negotiated that might make him put the Gervonta Davis idea to the side for now. He was asked if he meant Manny Pacquiao. He neither confirmed nor denied, but most importantly and most clearly did not deny. It was known that Pacquiao was still focused on a possible fight with UFC star Conor McGregor, but after McGregor's loss to Dustin Poirier at UFC 257 this past Saturday, it was reported that Pacquiao Garcia talks were real. Also over the weekend, possibly jumping the gun, possibly just teasing it some more. Garcia had an Instagram post with fan-created art and indicated Pacquiao Garcia was going to happen. It's not official, but things seem to be moving toward Pacquiao Garcia becoming a reality. Yeah. Now here's my thing, man. It's one thing to want to fight your idol. It's one thing to want to go up against the best. But it's another thing to do it in an exhibition. There are ways to have exhibition fights in boxing without wasting everybody's time. And they're called sparring matches. Pacquiao could just spar Ryan Garcia, and we all don't have to waste our time and money and effort to find out who's the better of the two. We all know that Pacquiao sparred Sean Porter. Pacquiao sparred several guys, and some of them had good showings, some of them had bad showings. There are reports out there that who was it? Earl Spence Jr. blacked Floyd Mayweather's eye or something, during a sparring fight. So, it's in boxing, when you want to test your skills against somebody, you spar with them. I don't understand the whole exhibition with one professional fighter versus another professional fighter. It doesn't really. If you're both professionals, why are you doing an exhibition and not a sanctioned fight? I would say the only reason that they might do an exhibition instead of a sanctioned fight is because Manny Pacquiao doesn't have the time to wait for Ryan Garcia to make weight, and to capitalize off of Ryan Garcia's Instagram fame, and for Ryan Garcia to capitalize off Manny Pacquiao's fame. They can only do an exhibition fight, because they're talking about doing it at 143 pounds, which let me know Ryan Garcia can't. he can't. Not that he can't, but it's going to take him a little while to make 147 pounds and make it consistently. And I don't think he wants to campaign at 147 pounds. I think he's just doing this because he's a Pacquiao fan, and he feels like that he needs to capitalize on a potential Pacquiao fight now before it's too late in a year or two. And I don't like it, man. I don't like it. We have such a little time left in Manny Pacquiao's boxing career. I hate to waste it on events like this. But if it's an actual fight, I have no problem with it. If it's an actual fight, but they're not fighting for a title, they fight at a catch weight, I have no problem with that. But my problem is that an exhibition could just be a sparring match. They could just go spar each other and put that on TV. I would watch it, but I don't have to feel like this. I just don't get the exhibition portion of it. I don't understand it at all, and why is it necessary, and why are they even pursuing an exhibition? I would be more interested in Pacquiao having an exhibition with Floyd Mayweather, or an exhibition with Bernard Hopkins, mixing weights. If you're going to mix weights up and you're going to do an exhibition, I want you to do an exhibition with somebody who's a legend. I don't want to see him do exhibitions with up-and-coming fighters. My personal opinion. Who wins this fight? Okay, let's get to it. Who wins this fight? If it's an actual boxing match, I always favor Manny Pacquiao because experience, skill sets, punching power, speed. I think his abilities outweigh Ryan Garcia's abilities at the moment. And I think Pacquiao's experience far outweigh Ryan Garcia's experience in the boxing ring. So I think if it's a real fight, I actually give Pacquiao a great chance of knocking Ryan Garcia out, and quickly. Simply because of what happened during the God, what's this guy's name? I always forget his name. The guy who Ryan Garcia just fought, I forgot his name that fast, but Ryan Campbell, he was able to score a huge punch on Ryan Garcia, almost KO'd him himself, so unfortunately for him, Ryan Garcia was able to make a comeback and stop Campbell. So look, Pacquiao's a very, very, very good puncher, very accurate puncher, power puncher. I don't think Ryan Garcia is ready for that type of smoke yet, man. Not in his box. And the problem with him is if he takes a loss now, it can really affect his career negatively, especially if he gets knocked out. Unlike Canelo, who fought Mayweather and lost and then became the biggest boxing star since Floyd Mayweather, he didn't get knocked out by Mayweather. But Pacquiao can knock Ryan Garcia out, and I can see it happening. And as happy and as fun-loving as Ryan Garcia is, I don't think his career survives a Manny Pacquiao knockout. So who wins the Manny Pacquiao versus Ryan Garcia fight? Manny Pacquiao knocks Ryan Garcia out in 3 rounds. That's my prediction, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Is this a good fight? Should it be an exhibition or a sanctioned bout? And what round do you guys predict Manny Pacquiao floors Ryan Garcia? Hit that like button for me. Please subscribe. Tell a friend. Auntie, uncle, dog, cat, a fish if you got one, about Ali Land Boxing Talk, Red Room Sports, the Louisville Cardinal Daily, and the Ghetto Angler Fishing, only on the weekend. It's your boy Cardinal Red, and we are out of here.
You an American, right? Where was Manny Pacquiao?
Louisville, home of the best scrapper, also home of the best rap.